Wheels down just after 5 o'clock. The orange, white, and blue Care Flight transfer had a very important passenger, Ebola patient number 2, Amber Vinson. While the reunion was kept private from the media, Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins was among the first to welcome her home. And as soon as Amber stepped off that prop plane, her mother and fiance waited with a hug.
Just Derek and Deborah greeted them as they got off the plane. And I noticed, one of the first things I noticed was Amber take out her tissue and blot in her mom's eyes after they hugged. So she's a true nurse. She's taking care of people, getting off that plane.
Many colleagues at Presbyterian greeted her as well with hugs and smiles and a bouquet of roses. Then a convoy took Amber and her family back to Presbyterian, the last place the nurse left as a patient after contracting Ebola from Thomas Eric Duncan.
And they're all glad to have her home. She's glad to be home.
Amber left Dallas on October 16th for Emory University Hospital in Atlanta, where doctors previously treated 3 Ebola patients, including Fort Worth doctor Kent Brantley, who donated plasma to Vinson.
The general dogma in our industry in July was that if patients got so ill that they required dialysis or ventilator support, there was no purpose in doing those interventions because they would invariably die. I think we have shown our colleagues in the U.S. and elsewhere that that is certainly not the case.
Amber's family did not want any of her care or treatment information released, but she was declared Ebola-free last Friday and discharged today. One person who would like to see her soon is Frank Shepard.
I haven't seen them since.
Shepard last saw his next-door neighbor Friday, October 10th, when she and her fiancé Derek left for Cleveland to visit family and plan their wedding. They flew back 3 days later, and she became the target of public scrutiny for returning with a low-grade fever, despite the okay from the CDC.
I would like to be able to tell her how thrilled and relieved I am that she apparently will make a full and complete recovery.
As recently as Sunday, Shepard says the Village Bend Apartments in Northeast Dallas removed carpet from Amber's apartment weeks after her personal belongings were taken out as part of decontamination. Many view her healthy return home as a victory for Presbyterian Hospital and the greater medical community.
And it's a huge shot and a huge lift for the people here in Presbyterian that are still on that monitoring list and that have worked so hard on this whole Ebola situation.